When I am on 50, I'm seeing the ball like a football a lot of the time. So it's the easiest time to bat.
Any tips you can give to youngsters in terms of kind of constructing an innings?
Yeah, I think you've got to remember, as a batter, the hardest time to bat is when you face five balls, or where you face zero to 20 balls is the hardest time to bat. Once you face 30 balls, you've got the pace of the wicket. You know what the bowlers are doing. So, and it's still something all of us at the top level are working on as well. You see, sometimes I play a drive too early in my innings and end up nicking it because I'm not quite at the pace of the game. So if you can get through that 30 balls and then just stay at a steady tempo throughout the rest of your innings, I think that's the best way to go. And I think that's what's brought me success, is when I've got to 50, I've, for a lot of the time, sort of for Surrey and in professional cricket, I've managed to kick on and get a bigger score. And I think I use that sort of example as when I am on 50, I'm seeing the ball like a football a lot of the time. So it's the easiest time to bat. So if you can just stay at the same tempo, keep it as simple as you can, then that's going to work into your hands.
So when you do go and actually play abroad, in terms of your mindset, do you actually just go into it like, with preconceived thoughts in terms of the way you're going to approach things? Like, for example, in the subcontinent, would you look to adapt your training and say, I'm going to be playing, for example, spinners more off the back foot, or play the ball a bit straighter as opposed to squarer because the ball doesn't seam as much? Or again, is it just you want to play, or is it your mindset to play your natural game and then just kind of adapt once you're actually out in the middle, once you're actually facing the bowlers? How do you approach things?
Yeah, I think the main thing is you've got to prepare and you've got to be proactive in your thinking. And everyone's got their own way of playing. And I think it's very important when you get into new conditions, you do your research, you speak to the right people, and you go in with a very, very clear game plan of how you're going to face each bowler. And of course, you've got to react depending on the pitch and how the pitch reacts. But it's important just to be very prepared and very almost try to be ahead of the game. So you don't want to be reactive and think, oh, I'm a game in, I've got to start changing all these things. You want to ideally have a pretty good plan of how exactly you want to play each bowler, which is, I think, very important.